first players that was a local guy to reach out to me and congratulate me on the progress that I'm making for my commentary. So always have a soft spot in my heart for Wes. Still with Circa Esports, so shout out to Circa.
Yeah, honestly, like the whole circuit thing was a really good idea because it pulls out a lot of like players from the national scene to this like large regional that we have every
and the nice thing about it is that it gives, like, yeah, people wonder, like, why do you bring top players? They're just going to beat all your... Well, that's the only way you're going to improve is by playing people better than you. So bring out all these players, show them off at one of our premier series here in America.
Yeah, or they're going to beat each other. Like,
yeah.
Not even beat Midwest. They got to face each other in bracket.
So very unlikely that we'll see any sort of character changes. It'll probably stay Bayonetta v Sonic the entire way.
Yep. Out of like all the top Bayos, JK is probably the one that I've seen the least of. So I'm really interested to see about his playstyle.
2, 1, go!
So here we are in top 52 winners, starting once again, as seems to be the trend everywhere, on Smashville. I'm interested to see how 6WX goes about combating the unique Bayonetta style of JK.
Yeah, because like all the top Bayonetta players play differently. And,
yeah,
like
some are read heavy, some are leverage Bayonetta's neutral tools to try and make their opponent commit. Some just have excellent punish games. All of them, though, do things that no other one does. And so I want to see what JK and his bag of tricks looks like.
Yeah, see what he can bring to the table. But honestly, we got the Witch Time actually flanking with the dash attack from Sonic, but this is going to be a huge combo for JK. 6WX, of course, having a lot of matchup experience with Salem. They played
right.
Time.
Yeah, they both hailing from the East Coast, same region.
I like that forward air into the side B. Getting a nice string going.
But the DI so far on point for Circa Zone 6WX.
Yeah, I've been noticing that a lot from like pretty much every top player lately. Is they know how to DI Bayonetta.
Yeah, they except for Locust.
Well, I mean, to be honest, like it's just a lot of like Bayonetta. Yeah, Bayonetta players just like being able to adapt to that DI because that's what Bayonetta can do.
But great aggression there from JK. Instead of landing on the stage, just sort of kept up the offensive and put 6WX now in a bad spot. Has been in the disadvantage, I feel, for quite some time.
Yeah, and we are almost dead even right now. Whoever can get this kill is really gonna set the tone of the match.
Yeah, and whoever does endure the first KO is going to have to try and get their opponent's stock off immediately before they gain any more traction of a lead in this match.
Yeah, because we know that both of these characters are extremely good at extending a lead. So let's see what 6WX can do on JK's second stock here.
Oh, and a great forward tilt there.
That was the dash attack.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even look like she dashed.
Yeah, I know. Bayonetta's dash attack, definitely an uncommon move, but that forward throw, not going to do it. No range on Bayonetta.
I thought it was a forward tilt because I never see the dash attack.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right.
Who uses dash attack? There you go. There's your trick bag, Nightwing. That's what JK does. Throws out dash attack when he doesn't even look like he's dashing.
All right. All right, here's that extra damage that we were talking about earlier. 6WX playing very patiently, not letting JK find this kill.
And that's always something that 6WX has struggled with,
yeah, but
via his words, and that is that he knows that when he has a lead, it's optimal to play very patiently, but it goes against his ideas and his values as a player.
His samurai code, yes. No.
Yeah, the Bushido.
All right, but honestly, that conversion that JK did finally end up getting was actually really clean with that the side B into the up air.
Yeah, that was very nice. And Bayonetta, very, very solid character at dealing damage. Never wants for that sort of thing. So this damage gap could be nothing.
It could be negligible, definitely. And as we might see here, ooh, that was interesting. Going for the.
I wonder if that I mean, to me that seems like a misinput.
Is he taking him off the top? Oh my goodness!
Wow!
I don't believe it. That was so smart from JK. 6WX wanted that kind of aggression after the up throw, and JK called them out.
And again, that's what we mentioned earlier, is that 6WX struggles with being overly aggressive sometimes.
The scary thing is, since he was so far up to the blast zone, because 6WX threw him there, JK still had his jump. He still had both up Bs. He was in the perfect spot to take him off the top so early.
There was not a lot that 6WX could have done there. He sort of dug his own grave.
Yeah.
JK basically gave him enough rope to hang himself with. He's like, oh, unless you get this back air perfectly so that I can't act, unless it's a true combo, I've been waiting for this situation. Boom, witch time, and then game over, son.
That's really one thing that marks top Bayonetta players is they hold that witch time close to the chest until it really matters, and they know exactly when to pull it out.
So as we run it back to Smashville here, really 6WX was in control of that first game. Once he took the first stock, there was no reason that he should have been in that position. But unfortunately, his overly aggressive streak sort of doomed him there.
All right. 6WX just trying to find its way in on JK here. Oh, I love the safe pressure there with the forward airs.
Oh, and I always think that it's very unique when Sonics do that. They feel like, oh, they missed the ledge, oh no, but then they sort of do the hop back up, and their sideways momentum takes them right back onto the stage.
Yeah, it's really good movement from Sonic players. It's just kind of it just takes advantage of Sonic's speed and mobility.
So 6WX still kind of finding himself in no man's land. He has not been able to escape and reset to neutral in quite some time.
I mean, even though he has the percent lead, it feels like JK has been the one asserting the pace of the match.
Yeah, it feels like JK should be the one that's winning, but all of these stray hits and small conversions that 6WX is getting has given him a pretty solid lead to this point. But as we saw at the end of Game 1, the lead doesn't always matter, because if you make one mistake near the top of the blast zone, it's curtains for you.
Yeah, JK doing a great job getting a lot of damage. This up throw on the platform, that's going to seal it. 6WX taking the first stock.
Once again, that's two games in a row, but last time we saw that it didn't quite matter, so going to have to, again, try and play as safe as possible, but wow.
Just the drop zone forward air, the whole conversion from JK. All right. Just like that, JK evens it right back up. 6WX has his work cut out for him.
Again, still for the moment with the percent lead, but it just hasn't seemed like that this whole game. It really seems like Yatta's JK is sort of controlling.
Wow. I really love these down tilts at the ledge. He's been catching 6WX a lot with them.
Oh, that was really good spacing on that back air by 6WX. Going low and as far from the shield as possible. So even if the witch time came out, it may not even have connected.
All right. 6WX catching that landing.
Oh, wow. That was insane.
Clutch play from 6WX. Getting a game on the board here and tying
that
it
was
up to 1-1.
Somebody clip that and tweet that to me. That was sick.
That was a great opportunity there. Talk about opportunistic.
And the pop-off you just heard was on our sister stream, twitch.tv/OnRivalTournaments. If you're not using multi-Twitch, you're messing up.
Yeah, that was Dark Shad versus Rich Brown. I think Rich Brown won.
Rich Brown was able to clutch it out.
Dang. All right, but right now we are in the middle of this set. 6WX and JK. Gonna be going to Lilat, perhaps?
Lilat is indeed the pick, and I don't know, man. I always disagree with Lilat.
Honestly, a lot of Bayonetta players have been saying that Lilat is one of the better stages.
No, I agree that is the right pick for the situation. I just am expressing my disdain for the stage.
Oh my goodness, he just got 3 up tilts in a row, and he's still going. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the forward air string off.
Yeah, the old school Pink Fresh versus Mr. R to carry you off the side when all anyone thought that Bayonetta could do was go off the top. So, yeah, 6WX seems to have revealed that he is prone to the more unique Bayonetta combos.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. And here it is. Lilat's tilt basically denies Sonic from being able to spin dash on the ground for a period of time.
Wow, even read the jump there, but didn't throw out a move to punish. I think he was expecting an air dodge and wanted to try and maybe punish it with a dare or a back air.
All right, and punishing the mistake with a dash tag. 6WX packing out a little bit more percent, but he's playing from a deficit this time.
something that's been very rare so far. 6WX has taken the first stock in both games, 1 and 2, but now finds himself at a supreme deficit. But just as I said earlier, that Bayonetta is no stranger to being able to tack on damage. Sonic also very skilled at just sort of adding chip damage at all times.
Ooh, and that heel slide on the platform is definitely going to get punished by a nice back air from 6WX. But only just a bit of extra percent. Nothing too big. Oh, in the witch time.
And that was very telegraphed.
I feel like he's witch timing on reaction to that, because when Sonic has to spin dash from across the stage, he's kind of committing to it a little bit. So JK is just able to throw out that witch time.
I mean, yeah, that was definitely on reaction, but it wasn't like a necessary fast reaction. Like he had quite some time to be able to react to that, and was able to get it out. Just the committal spin dash option from 6WX doomed him there. He's going to have to try and play more conservatively, which is what we've been saying this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can really see how this matchup would be almost difficult for Sonic just because of that, like, interaction with witch time. Right? But JK definitely no stranger to keep making Sonic approach her.
Yeah, and like every single time that Sonic goes into spin dash and he comes at you, like you suffer almost nothing for witch time, because either he like stops and jumps over you, or he has to turn around.
Ooh, JK expending all of his resources, and oh my goodness, is that up smash gonna take it?
Sure is, and that is a 2 stock coming in from JK
only
on
67,
6WX.
Only 67% on the second stock. I have to say, like, I've noticed it before, but like I never really like realize like how good the up tilt is before that up smash, because not only does it add on that extra percent, but it also brings them up to the very top of their the up smash, so they can get the maximum like kill power from it. Because I wasn't sure that up smash was going to kill at first.
Yeah, and then he just kind of kept charging it and kept charging it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, he's
he's
really
like
dead.
right where the fist is hitting too.
Yeah, he took that one like straight shot right to the kisser.
Yeah. Pow. All right, so 6WX definitely thinking, oh, man.
Trying to figure
I
out.
wonder what stage is counter.
Because this will be his last possible counter pick here in winners, if he does not win.
Yeah.
So he's got to make it count here.
He's kind of back in the corner here, just a little bit.
Yeah, 2 to 1 if you're just tuning in JK's favor. We are all best of 5 here in top 32. So 6WX thinking hard, going over all the matchup knowledge that he has in his rambling around in the files of his brain. Looks like Town and City is going to be, and I don't hate this, but we've seen that low ceilings typically benefit Bayonetta, but there's a lot more to Town and City than just low ceilings.
Yeah,
there's the time it spends as FD, and then there's also Sonic's ability to laterally move with like spin shot and escape to the platforms too.
Right. Oh, JK almost had like a great opportunity on that platform, especially since he landed. He could have gotten more witch twisted and possibly taken him off the top. Oh. JK, like, even just tell the confidence in his gameplay right now.
And what happened right there?
See the confidence in
what
JK's
happened
play.
right there to 6WX is that he made one small mistake. He accidentally landed on that middle platform instead of following JK down. And because he didn't put out a hitbox to continue the combo, JK was able to start one of his own and carried him right off the top.
This is pretty catastrophic for 6WX. He really needs to... Oh, no, there's the witch time.
Is this going to do it?
Oh, my... No. He's going to get a lot of damage, though. 62%.
In an instant, he goes from being like 0% relatively fresh on his stock.
Oh, no, that's got to be it.
He's
that's
done.
it. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Almost a minute and 3 seconds.
Back-to-back 2 stocks. And now JK showing 6WX the controller tech to how to get out of that.
I mean...
Not often that you can put one of the PGR top 30 players.
6WX is like, I got to shake my finger that fast? Like, are you kidding me? Wow. Oh, man.
I appreciate JK going out of his way to teach 6WX how to do that, but I also like
give him a little pat on the back, too. Did you see? Oh, they're hugging it out.
They're hugging it out. That's adorable. Good job, guys. That was a heck of a match. 6WX was able to steal 1 in that game, too, but, man, he took the first stocks in game 1 and 2, only was able to get 1 of those games, and then JK just literally lit a fire and destroyed.
JK just found so much momentum, and he had so much confidence going into that last game. And, like, he just kind of rolled over 6WX is how I would describe it.
Not often that the blue blur gets ran over.
Yeah. or kicked over in Bayonetta's case.
Yeah, he got straight up bopped.
Yeah.
And now I think there's a very strong possibility that we may be seeing another similar bop, unless he decides to go someone else, because we have seen from other matchups that the Ryu versus Fox matchup is pretty tough on Fox.
Yeah, but enough of the prelude. We have Locust versus